I've not used this before, so I'm just trying it out.
Hey man, it's been too long since we sat down and that just feels wrong. Allow me to give my head a shake, open my eyes and fix a mistake. Do you wanna come over? Just like the old times, we'll hit pause and then hit a rewind. You wanna come over? Just like the old days, and we'll watch the time just fly. Hey buddy, no strangers here. These times I hold them dear. My door's open, so come on in. This was great, let's do it again. Do you wanna come over? Just like the old times, we'll hit pause and then hit rewind. You wanna come over? Just like the old days, and we'll watch the time just fly. Do you wanna come over? Just like the old times, we'll hit pause and then hit rewind. You wanna come over? Just like the old days, and we'll watch the time just fly.
Yo, Joe, we're gonna
Yo.
shoot the shay with my buddy Gazz, and we brought along another buddy in our buddy Adam, because
2
we're
weeks in a
talking
row. 2 weeks in
two in a row. That's a twofer.
That's a twofer.
What I like about this is that we've got a real American hero representation in Gaz, and we've got some real international hero represented in both Adam and myself. How are you, fellas?
Doing great.
I just live in the U.S. I'm not an American.
Ooh.
Well, I guess we can't talk about G.I. Joe's then.
Yeah, international heroes.
International heroes. Hey, so we're going to have a little bit of a game today. First of all, we were supposed to have Hans with us, but instead of kicking in the door today, he's going to kick himself to bed. He needs well-earned rest. So have a good sleep, good buddy. In the meantime, I'll quickly do the Clubhouse roll call. If you want to be part of the roll call, all you got to do is either be a Patreon member or a channel member, and then I can read your names out just like this. Wilhelm, Toy and Hobby, how are you, buddy? Casey Wheeler, thanks for being a member. Ratface, 44 reviews, or as we call him, Handsome Man Ratface. David, Samuel Blaine, the Retro Tinker, that's our buddy. Cindy K, who wants one of these, and she's going to get one. Sunny Sundries, Jonathan Sorensen, Happy Accident, Joshua Allen, our buddy Adam from Go Figure. Thank you very much for being part of the clubhouse. Scuba Pete, keeping us safe from below. Treasures for Trigger, that's our buddy Phil. Hans Chow, kicking it to bed. Ken Poe, Brendan Haley, Jason Clark, Titanium Princess, Grindhead Jim, Justin Bryan, and Space Commander, keeping us safe up above. Thank you for being clubhouse members. And Cindy K, Gaz, Beta Ray Bob, Spacey, Jason Stillwell, It's Chad, Ryan Sweeney, Keep On Collecting, and Crash are our channel members, and thank you for that. We appreciate it. We also have some people in the chat right now, so we'll say a quick hello to everyone there. First post, what's up, guys? How are you? Crash. Speaking of Handsome Man 44 reviews, here he is. Ratface, how are you, bud? Double Duty Go Figure in the chat. G-Force Racing 20. How are you, y'all? It says G-Force Racing 20, but we know he's number one. Speaking of number one, Heather Hodgins, how are you? Good to see you there. My Dutch girl heart loves the name of the segment. Okay.
So I'll give context for that. A little context for that. When I met my lovely wife Heather, I was young, I was in Bible college. We went to her church. And you want to make a good impression, and her pastor from the pulpit said shit from the pulpit. I was like, whoa, what's going on here? And she goes, that's just how the Dutch do it. You guys don't say that from the pulpit, and there's just no big deal. So that's been our joke. So she likes the name of the show because it reminds her of her church.
Perfect. Well, thanks for joining in, Heather, and giving us that little bit of history of you and Adam. A little bit of Dutch girl history, too. That's a weird way of putting it. Sorry I said it that way. Anyway, Cindy. How are you, Cindy? Good to see you. Greetings, Earthlings. Greetings. Full force to you. Treasures for Trigger. How are you, Phil? Good to see you. Hey, it's time to shit shoot. Yeah. This is why this channel can never get monetized properly, because we just swear all the time. G'day, furry lips. Yep, that's us. Joe Fan 84. How are you, my friend? Good to see you there. Why was I not invited? Crash, you are welcome to join us, but we don't have enough. If you want to come and join us, I'll send you the link. You can come and hang out with us, bud. Let me know. WJ Crash does have his own show called Crash and Burn. If you haven't seen that yet, did Australia have Sergeant Slaughter Slammer or both? I believe we just had Sergeant Slaughter. Actually, we did have Sergeant Slaughter because we had a Australian exclusive ad for Sergeant Slaughter, but I don't think he ever showed up as Slammer. Bruins sucked.
Oh, come on, Ken.
Hello to you too, Ken.
You and your Canucks. Get out of here.
Is he saying Burns or Boo-Earns?
Bruins.
Ryan Grayson flew in to say, so this is where all the legends are. You know it.
Yep, right there.
Two of them names you said was mine.
That's
Right, Crash. Pericles, Dragon Ball Z. Happy Monday. Who else have we got sitting here?
Is that what they do in Dragon Ball? Or is that
That's
Street
the
Fighter?
Kamehameha.
Yeah.
Is this the Three Amigos or the Three Musketeers or 90s boy band reunion? The answer is yes.
All of it.
All three.
Rob Vegas, how are you, my friend? Good
Rob
to see you. And
Vegas.
we have caught up with everyone. Now, we have a game that we're going to play today.
But-
Now, I said, yes. Go on, Adam.
I was going to say, before we get into the game, can I pitch you guys a segment?
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you know, on Mo Tuesdays, we have the Masters of the Universe, right?
Mhm.
We have that going on. And as you guys also know, my son, who's in the chat, Flying Grayson, is going to be coming to Joe Fest this year. He's going to hang out with Gazz, going to hang out with me, going to hang out with Hans, everybody else. And he's a creative guy. He's, you know this, you've met him.
Of course.
He's been designing his own G.I. Joe characters.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. I'm intrigued.
What I've started doing is taking those and then making renders of what they would look like as figures.
Mhm.
So whenever you guys do a G.I. Joe base stream, whether I'm on it or not, I'm going to send you a Grayson creation for you guys to review the figure.
Grayson creation. I love it.
I love
I'm
it.
already.
Would you greenlight it if you're in the 80s as a figure, and would you buy it as a kid? Those are the two questions.
I have
Greenlight.
one thing though. I have one thing. If we're going to do it, is that Grayson needs to be on the show as well.
All right, we'll get him on. We'll get him on next one. But I have his first one. If you guys want to see the first kick at the cat here.
Oh, let's go.
Oh,
Oh, that's it.
So if you
am
want
I?
to just share
Am I
my
sharing
little, share my little deal there.
this one?
That's the one. So it's the Grayson creation. All right.
Love it.
You guys ready for this?
Let's go.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, first of all, I'll give you this, right? Bonus points for having an animal companion.
Mhm.
Yep. Arctic Fox at his side there.
Yep. Bonus points for that. I like that. So code name is Cold Front is the man. Tundra is the Arctic Fox.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Survivalist with a secondary military specialty of martial arts. I got to tell you, this guy knows his G.I. Joe. And those are probably the most beneficial, especially in the later G.I. Joe run, where you needed to have a secondary specialty of martial arts if you were going to be a G.I. Joe. I love it. I give it 2 Flying Graysons.
Question is that a pouch with 2 daggers in it, or daggers going into his leg?
So that's a pouch with 2 daggers in it. He's not running wounded.
You know how I.
But-
You know how.
But hold on, the blades are on the inside, so he'd be cutting his inner thigh, right?
No, those are the handles, little handles, big blades.
Those little handles
Yeah.
on the inside. The
Yeah,
handles are on the
on the
outside.
The
I
bla-
like
the
the
blades,
figure though; it's cool.
yeah, the blades are on the outside, handles on the inside, so you pull it out and stab
All
it
right.
out.
Tundra.
I'll tell you what. The reason how I know that this is a G.I. Joe character and not a Cobra character
Yep.
is because he's actually named his animal companion because they're part of the team.
Right.
That's right. Otherwise, it'd be some like cybernetic killer Arctic fox. I like
Exactly.
it. Good job, Grayson. Good job. And I
Right.
I love the raised eyebrow.
Good to see you, buddy.
He's like The Rock.
Yeah, he's like intellectual. I like it. I like it.
Now
Yeah.
he's Arctic. Will he come with any headgear, or is his survivalist training
He needs a
enough?
Yeah, these are all great questions. They're all great questions, right? And but this was just the art I was given to base the figure on, and so I think this is where having Grayson on for a Grayson creation works the best, right?
Yeah.
So in the future, we'll have him on.
It's cool. I like it. I like the color.
Yeah,
I love it. That's a 10 out of 10 figure. If I saw this on the pegs as a kid, I would have picked it up for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. He's kind of like influenced by the Ninja Force. People saying kind of looked like Ninja Force, and like he kind of has that look to him, but also like a little bit not as ridiculous, right? With the gray swords, and so he kind of like.
Well, I like the partially covered face. Kind of reminds me of Ricky Maru from Tenchu.
Yeah, absolutely.
A ninja character, which is really cool. It's nice. It's very nice. Very good.
Mum's nervous about the knives. I'm nervous about the knives too because Gazz, to me, it also looks like that the blades are going inwards towards
the handles. The handles are the thicker part, right? That's what it looks like.
That's how it looks.
But hey, maybe he's got cybernetic legs.
We don't know. We don't know.
He might have cybernetic legs. That's why he doesn't need any headgear because he's like a bionic man.
Exactly.
It is very double Graysons. Double Graysons.
Yeah, double Graysons all the way. Double Graysons all the way across the sky.
So anyways, that was my idea for a segment we could do with Grayson Creation and build a whole wave of would-be fantasy G.I. Joes.
I'm in. I'm all in on that. WJ, I'm with you on that too, buddy. And good evening to Jeff Morris. Good evening. And now the news. So I'm all for it, but Grayson has to be here for it because we've got questions.
All right.
And I'd also like to know his creative process. I'd also like to pick his brain on his creativity. And also, he's just a really cool dude and I want to hang in.
There you go.
All of those. But we have another game today. And it is, we're going to pick our best. So it's the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's going to be, you know what, Gaz, you explain it.
The good is good.
Sorry,
you guys don't know who are watching that backstage. Both these guys were like, okay, so what's the rules of the game? And guys like, I don't know, you pick the game. And there's like, well, no, it's your game, you figure it out. There's another just playing hot potato with the responsibility over here.
Okay, so you get 2 picks for your good. The good is your one of your favorites. Not your favorite, can be your favorite. You get 2 picks. You get your favorite figure because sometimes your favorite figure isn't your favorite character. Correct? Correct. Okay. So you get your favorite figure and your favorite character. Then you get same thing for your Cobra. Favorite figure, favorite character. Then we go into the bad. Now you can do the one you don't like and the character you don't like, or you can just do your figure that you don't like. And then the ugly is, I believe, is one that you like, but it's not very popular.
Perfect. I get it.
Like a guilty
for every correct one you choose of one of ours, you get a gazillion points.
A gazillion points?
A gazillion points.
Love it. All right, so
good one.
I'm all in on these. What do we get to spend these gazillion points on, these gazillions? We'll figure that out for a future episode, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We can use these gazillion points that we've earned on a G.I. Joe stream to bid on Grayson's action figure line to see who gets to own the best of the best. We'll bid our points.
Yes. Who's keeping track? Grayson keeps track.
And I'll tell you what, we came up with these rules in a very simple way and then overcomplicated it to the point of us not understanding it, and then we come back around to at least being basic again. So we haven't even shown any of the stuff yet, and it might still get confusing.
Right.
Oh, it's gonna get confusing.
Gaz, who's going to go first? Because we're going to pick, right? We're not going to just say this is the good, right? Check it out. No, we have to go. This is a figure that's in my pick. Is it the good, the bad, or the ugly? Right? We don't just say this is my good pick. Check it out.
Yeah.
He's not going to earn any points.
Well, no
Right.
points.
Who's going?
So who goes first? Well, Adam.
Yeah.
Adam starts with A, so he goes first, and he's the guest.
Okay. I will
Hey, that's present screen.
present
Presenting.
screen.
All right.
Okay,
Now,
so
my slides do not look anywhere near as good as Adam's here. And Gaz and I have had a conversation before saying that we cannot ever reach peak slide like Adam reaches peak slide. But so don't judge us on our slides. Judge me on my
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you my 4 Joes first off in one slide, all 4 of the Joes. Then you guys can make your guesses and I'll reveal the order.
Whoa!
And then,
Throwing a wrench. You're throwing a wrench into the whole thing.
and then we'll do the Cobras. All right, does that sound groovy?
All right.
That's what that's how you want to present. Okay.
Okay. So,
Grayson
yeah,
has his pad ready, right?
There's
He has
his
his
good.
pad ready. Okay.
There's
Whoa.
my 4 Joes.
Oh. Good, the bad, and the ugly.
I think
I
I
have-
figured it out. I figured it out.
I have
All
a
right.
favorite character
Yeah.
that's a bad figure, a terrible figure, and then a
Yep.
figure no one likes that I love.
Okay. All right. I got an idea too. I think I got this.
Now
Okay.
we're going to go by the honor system here, Gaz. I'm not going to
Yeah.
bother trying to write it down and try and trump you. All right, I trust you, buddy. So
Yeah.
and I hope that you trust me too.
I do.
I have a fair idea on which order I want to go in, but as you're the host of the show, I'm going to let you go first.
Okay. So thank you, Zizel. I'm gonna go with the ugly 1st. And I'm gonna say is I don't even know the guy's name. Who's the desert dude with the corny gun?
Steelhead and Spearhead.
Spearhead. Spearhead's your ugly.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say that's DJ on the end, right?
Mhm.
That is your bad.
Okay.
And Falcon is your favorite character, and Snake Eyes is your favorite figure.
Okay. Those are all valid guesses. Zazel, what are you saying?
All right. So just to reiterate, ugly means that people may not think that it's a great group of characters, but you for some reason like it, right?
Mhm.
So for that, it's a toss-up between Snake Eyes and Falcon, right? Because most people are super into. All right, I'm going to go with the good. I think the good is Snake Eyes. I think that's his favorite version of Snake Eyes. Everyone seems to like either Ninja or Commando, and I think his favorite is going to be this version of Snake Eyes here. I think that the ugly, which is the one that he likes and most people don't, is this version of Falcon. I think he likes this version of Falcon, probably for some sentimental reason. So then we got where am I up to now? The good,
You
the
go
bad.
Yep.
Have I confused myself already?
Maybe. You
The bad
told me
side
how-
he doesn't like.
So the character that he likes, but doesn't necessarily like the figure of,
Mhm.
is Spearhead and Max. I think he likes the concept of it, but the execution is not that great.
Mhm.
And then the one that he hates, the bad. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switcheroo. I'm going to say that. No. I'll keep it where it is, and then I'll say he just absolutely hates DJ.
All right, so you guys both got some right,
Yeah.
and you both got some wrong.
Mm.
So my absolute favorite G.I. Joe figure of all time, Spearhead Max.
Oh, damn.
I think he's great. I love that he has a big sword. I love that he's got a cool machine gun. He's got a bobcat as his like companion. He just looks like a cool soldier. Love the bayonet in his gun. Love him. And when I started collecting G.I. Joe again, he was the first figure I bought. Like I usually buy like ones that need repairs. First guy I bought complete, like mint complete, all the stuff there. This guy.
Gotcha.
And then the bad, just like the worst, I hate him so much, is DJ. You guys both got that. It's stupid. Doesn't make any sense. I just hate him. Hate his stupid feet. Hate his stupid gun. He's just the worst. Look at that picture. Looks like he's wearing Umbro soccer shorts over top of dryer hoses on his legs. Like it's ridiculous.
All right.
They look like hockey shorts.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah.
The next is we have Snake Eyes, who is my ugly. So nobody likes this figure. I love this Snake Eyes figure. This was actually the first complete figure I bought at Joe Fest with Zazel. I saw him. I was like, that's the one I'm going to get when I'm here. I love this version of Snake Eyes.
I was going to say that was the ugly, but I was just like, no, it's got to be the fake. Okay, go on. Moving on.
Yeah, and then the character I like with the terrible figure is this nonsense. Like the first version of Falcon is such a cool figure, and I liked him in the movie. This helicopter backpack too, Matt. Like, how's he gonna hold that one gun with one? Like, it's just ridiculous. This is just the fall from grace of a great figure.
Well, I would say that if he had black boots on, it changes the whole figure.
Absolutely.
Right.
Oh, that's true. And the picture shows him with black boots. Weapon actually shoots.
Yep.
But does it come with a billy club, or is it a grappling gun? You know what I mean? Like sometimes I can't differentiate between the two.
Is there?
I think Falcon looks cooler in images than he ever did in action figure form. Like his head's.
He's got that clean cut look, right? Doesn't look like a grizzled warrior.
Yeah, true.
All right. So you guys did pretty good, but no perfect shots. And here come the Cobras.
How many points did we get?
So Zazel, you got a point for DJ being the bad.
Yeah, that's a gazillion for me.
Yeah.
And Gazz got points for DJ being bad and Falcon being the character I like with the figure that was bad.
Two gazillion? Wow. He sucks. He's so dejected.
Can you imagine in Toy Story 5, depressed Falcon just walking around? Oh, I suck.
No, they just show him with a what do you call it? A Sharpie coloring his boots.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that.
It's big because he's like little hands. He's got like.
So there's an episode of South Park where someone changes somebody's looks with like a picture, and so they're dating someone not so attractive, and they're holding up a picture of them saying what they could look like. And I reckon Falcon walks around with this picture and says, "See how cool I really am? Hey, g'day everyone!
Hey, it's my man Nate." So here come my 4 Cobras.
Okay, time to earn some gazillions.
Zazel,
like me to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So the good being the figure that you love, the bad being the one that you hate, the ugly being a tough choice, but people don't like it, but you love it, and a character that you like the idea of, but the figure maybe stinks. It stinks. I tell you, it stinks. All right. So these are some wild cards here, and I think Adam's designed this in a way to mess us up. I don't even think this is his real pick. This is a dummy pick. This is a MacGuffin. Okay, here we go. The good, I think, is that's Dreadnought Buzzer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dreadnought Buzzer is the good. I think that the one that he hates is, I think he hates Crystal Ball. No, I don't think so. Actually, I think he hates the Iron Grenadiers. He's like, it's dumb, it's stupid, get them out of here. There's no point for them. Get out. The one that people, the ugly I'm going to put into Crystal Ball. People don't really like Crystal Ball, but he loves the idea of it. And a special mention goes to the Falconer Raptor, where he loves the concept of it, but maybe the execution wasn't. Maybe that's how we're going.
Okay.
I'm not confident with those answers.
So your picks are Buzzer and Raptor.
Buzzer and Raptor, he likes those
Iron
two.
Grenadier and Crystal Ball as the ugly.
So Iron Grenadier is bad.
Yeah. And
Ugly
Crystal
is
Ball
Crystal Ball.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna say is he likes the Iron Grenadier, but he likes Crystal Ball's character.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
The ugly is gonna be Buzzer because he looks like a knockoff of Duke, and then the bad is gonna be all right. The bad's gonna be Buzzer.
And then so easy. Don't even confused.
and then the ugly is that people can't stand the character, but he likes it, and that's Raptor.
So Zazel gets 0 points.
Oh,
and Gazz gets 2 gazillion points.
Yeah.
And this is a bit of a gimme for Gazz because he helped me go hunting for Iron Grenadiers at Joe Fest last year. These are my absolute favorite Cobra characters. Look, they got that sweet Uzi. They got a laser gun. They got a ceremonial sword. These guys are brilliant. I love them. I want more of them. I'm army building these guys. Best Cobra figure ever. So that's the good.
Boo.
Bad is the Raptor. Like he's a stupid figure. He's a stupid concept. Why does he have a bird? He looks like the temporary drummer from Kiss that had a bird head on him for a while there. Like he's just get out of town, you nut bar. No one likes it. You're the worst. And then the Crystal Ball is my ugly because people don't like him. I love him. I love his crazy shield. I love the way he looks. Like he looks like he I don't know. He's a different looking figure. Kind of looks like Vincent Price. He got that cool. Like he's just a cool looking figure. I love him. And then my character I like, but figure I hate is Buzzer because he's a great figure. Love the dreadnoughts. But his head is so disproportionate to his body. It's like he looks like Stonehenge.
Oh boy. I was way off the mark. Yeah, Phil, I'm with you. I love Raptor. He didn't make my list though, spoiler alert. Hey, Adam's links are in the description. Gazz and Hans both have their Instagram links in the description. Hans is having a well-earned nap, so do please go and check them out and leave a like on this video. Leave a like, especially if you're happy for Gazz earning. What was that now? 4
gazillion.
4 gazillion.
Yep.
I don't know you at all, Adam. What happened?
It's okay, buddy. G.I. Joe figures. There's so many. It's hard, right? Like there's so many figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, fun game. I didn't feel bad about that at all. All confused. Love it. Who's going next?
This is where it gets interesting.
Yeah.
All right. We're not tech savvy at all.
You want to go next, Gazz, or do you want me to go?
I'll go next. All right. So do I control these or?
Yeah, you control those little arrows.
There we are.
Oh, look at you again.
All right, so I might as well just start with this guy.
Yeah.
Right. Oh no, wait. Yeah. Okay. So this is it. Oh wait. Oh, because you're gonna see all. All right. It doesn't even matter. Right.
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna pick.
Okay. So we'll do Cobras first, and we'll start with Crystal Ball, and why don't you guys try to guess which one this is for me?
All right.
I think you hate this figure. I think you think he doesn't belong in Cobra. He's not a real warrior. He has no weapons. He's just a goof. That's what I think.
Yeah. Look, I don't think that they're supposed to be cloth wings. Just to give Raptor some love. I don't think he's supposed to have cloth wings. I think they're like some sort of tech. I don't know though, but I do love the idea of him. I think for Gazz, I think this is his ugly. I think that people hate Crystal Ball, but he loves him, and I think because it really sits in that niche of Gazz's personal love for crazy zany characters, crazy zany movies. It's got the wasn't there some sort of Stephen King reference as well to this? Gazz likes sci-fi. Gazz likes horror. Gazz likes the old movies. It also looks like Vincent Price. I think that this is Gazz's ugly. I think that's going to get me a gazillion points. I think that this character he secretly loves while everyone hates.
Well, Adam, I'm sorry. He gets the gazillion. Yes, I dig this character. I think honestly, right, I don't look at him as like being a hocus pocus like carnival dude. I think he's got some tech savvy in that shield. I think he's probably got some martial arts skills. He's a pretty badass dude from Eastern Romania.
Nice.
Definitely.
I love him too, Gazz. I love him too, buddy.
Yep. So there's a gazillion for Zazel.
But I didn't get a gazillion points, but what I did get was the same ugly Cobra as you. So we're on the same page, baby.
That's right. All right, so let's go. Let's go to the next one. I got some extras in here. So what do we got here? All right, so
now we're on to Joe.
This guy was an honorable mention for me. So this is bonus gazillion for you guys. So
I think
he falls.
You love this figure, the aliens. It looks like something out of Aliens. It looks like what do they call that? What are the troopers called in Aliens again?
Space Marines.
Yeah, it looks like a Space Marine. I think this is one of your favorites.
Yeah, Gaz loves this figure. This was one of his top favorites. 100%.
Good.
Yeah.
So you guys are both going good?
Yeah.
Good. Both wrong.
Oh.
I had this under my ugly Battlefield 2000 usually, yeah. But I think I might have misread the community, but this is one of the figures I figured that most people don't really own up to liking.
I don't think people like Battle Force 2000 at all.
Yeah, because of the Harnick of Battle Force 2000 name above his head, which gives him some bad cred. But you know what? You know what though? Because you both said he was good, and I may misread it. So I'm going to give you half a gazillion both.
So where do you sit? This is in the ugly.
This is my ugly. This was my bonus ugly. So I just had a hard time choosing between this one and a different one for the joke side.
All right.
Okay.
Well, yeah. So we got half a gazillion.
Half a gazillion.
Because we will write that you like it, but it's not a popular choice. Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go to the next one.
Favorite
yeah,
figure.
Definitely the good.
Favorite figure?
Yeah.
Because and I'll tell you why. You were so against Buzzer trying to do a rip-off Duke look that Duke can only be your number one spot.
I think if Gazz had a tragedy or a robbery and someone took all of his G.I. Joes away and they were all gone, and then we went to Augusta, Georgia to Joe Fest, and he said, Gazz, you're going to start collecting again. This would be the first figure he'd buy because he loves him so much.
He even models his hairstyle after Duke.
Yeah. He's been watching Matt Damon movies all week.
Yeah.
Guys, this is my favorite character.
Nice.
So I guess, do you get one? It's not my favorite figure. It's my favorite character.
Well, this is your good character, bad figure?
That was a good character. So it's a good character figure.
Good. Perfect. Good. Yeah, we get a gazillion each.
You get a gazillion each. All right, here we go.
I'm at a gazillion and a half over here.
You know what? I'm going to give you guys both a gazillion and a half for making me blush. So you get a gazillion and a half for these.
We've earned that extra. We've earned that extra.
All right, here we go.
Ooh.
This is bad.
This is your ugly. Love the character, hate the figure.
That's not what ugly is. Ugly is you love the character. Ugly is but people don't.
Yeah. Ugly is like it's not a popular choice, but you like it anyway.
Okay, so this is the one you love this character and hate the figure though.
No, this is the bad.
You think this is the bad?
This is Hazel's correct. This is the bad.
Oh, really?
I don't like this figure at all. He's supposed to be a jungle trooper and he's wearing teal. And he doesn't have a shirt on. He's bit by all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just a figure that this never liked ever.
All right. Do you like version 2 where he's in his dress blues?
But yeah, he looks cool, but he's not very. You can't throw him in combat with his dress blues.
No, he can just stand there and watch.
Yeah,
He can give medals out.
yeah. He's gonna guard dude.
Images of that character in battle, though. Like you see promotional material of Marines dressed blue gung ho in battle.
Yeah. I mean, if maybe the colors were reversed, if it was the olive drab with teal stripes.
Oh yeah,
right, yeah. It's just it's really just the color and the lack of a t-shirt. I mean, they could have easily done the tattoo thing as on the t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, that's just my opinion. But
Fair
anyway,
enough.
so wait. Who did you choose? Bad. You chose bad.
Bad,
Right,
yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's a gazillion for Zazel.
Nice.
All right, here we go. Next one. This was an honorable. This is an honorable choice. So this gives you. This is an honorable.
This is not just the bad. This is the hate.
Actually, dishonorable choice.
I was gonna Gazz for my Cobra picture with all my 4 Cobras. Just have 4 Hydro Vipers on there.
What was Facebook? Is that Chad?
I think
No. Chad would be mad over your decision. I think.
Yeah, no, that is because Gazz is a bad figure.
That's Viper says Phil. I don't know. Yeah, dishonorably mentioned. Lame, bad.
I remember one of my most vivid memories of Joe Fest is me having 3 Hydro Vipers in my hand, digging them out of a bin, and Gazz just coming, taking them, throwing them back in the bin, just saying to me, "No, you can't do that."
I mean, the artwork is great. It's just the payoff the figure just looks horrible. I can't stand it. So there, you guys you both get a gazillion for that one.
There you go.
Did you hate it before Games Night though, or did Games Night make you hate it?
I think Games Night just made me hate him even more.
Yeah.
Eels for life. Eels for life.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys can represent. Here we go. Next one.
Ooh.
I reckon this is your. Have we done? I reckon this is the good. This is your favorite Cobra.
Favorite Cobra, absolutely.
All right,
Good.
so I chose this as a bonus favorite Cobra because I had a hard time choosing because he's a very close number 2.
Okay.
I love everything about this character, even the corny scope on his helmet. So cool. The only thing I don't like about it is his rifle.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
The rest of the thing, good.
There's
colors.
Great. All right, here we go.
Oh, good. Love it. You love this figure. It's your favorite. This is
It can't be because Crystal Ball was. I reckon this is the bad. No, wait. What do we got left?
Crystal Ball was ugly.
ugly. This is his favorite one.
This is the good. Yeah, this was your tough choice. You couldn't choose between both of them, so this is just the top spot.
This is my favorite character for Cobra.
Nice.
So not figure, but favorite character. Because this guy made out like a bandit in Arise Serpentor Arise. That guy was getting paid from both sides. He walked away. That's why we never saw him again.
This guy made out with the Baroness.
Yeah.
He made out with the Baroness. Yeah. He made out like a bandit and he retired. We never saw him after that. He retired.
Yep. He did well.
So you guys don't get any points for that. That was my character choice.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
What have we got left?
Well, there's 2 images of him because this is a Night Force version and then there's the version 1. I couldn't find the actual one, so I got a picture of him in on card.
If you can't find good pictures of people like that, just take a picture of the catalog on your phone. It's perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm trying to remember where I've gone already because I know
Duke was his favorite.
What's that?
Favorite character.
Yeah, so your favorite figure.
Favorite figure. This is your favorite figure.
Yeah, favorite figure, both versions.
You guys get a gazillion points for that. This is my top figure.
Yep.
Love it.
I have the Night Force version, but there's also this version. I love this.
He's also wearing teal, but doesn't bother you this time.
He's not Whale-N-Tear. He's blue. It's blue. It's light blue and dark blue. Man. There's a difference. There's a big difference. And he's an urban trooper, man. He's an urban guy. He's not out in the jungle.
Fair enough.
He's SWAT team. And he's one of a couple of Joes that aren't actually military.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So do you think adding a dog would have elevated this character even more, or is it too much?
I think well, a dog would be cool, but I don't it doesn't fit his character because he's the first guy in. There's another SWAT team guy that came out in the anniversary. I think it's Wide Scope, and he has a dog.
Yeah.
But he's not he's not a dog handler. Yeah.
Now, didn't this guy have a son or a nephew in the Cops and Crooks line? Like, weren't they connected?
I think that was Beachhead.
That was Beachhead.
Yeah. Beachhead, yeah.
Right.
So he's my top one. So you guys get a gazillion for that. And I think I have a couple of. Oh yeah, okay, this guy.
This is the opposite of why you like the Stephen King reference in Crystal Ball. You hate that they slammed in sneak peek to look like the son of Stephen King. Look at that poor boy. It looks like he shat his pantaloons in the middle of battle. Daddy, I shouldn't be here.
So you're picking bad?
He's based off the kid from Maximum Overdrive who gets killed by the vending machine.
Yeah, this is the bad.
This is the worst G.I. Joe ever made.
Okay, so this is actually my pick for the ugly.
Wow.
Oh, you like him?
He's a character.
I think he's cool as a cool character. I mean, the look is a little iffy, but I like it. I like that he's got this huge scope, so he's got to sneak in behind enemy lines so he can spy on there. He comes with an M16, which is cool. I just think he's an unrated character. I think he's kind of cool.
Do you know it's easier to sneak around without a 1,200-pound scope?
Well, it does. If you do notice that in his picture, he does have a pair of binoculars, so he doesn't have to take scope everywhere.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, that's a good argument. You can't argue with that, Adam.
No, I can't. Airtight.
All right, so you guys get 0 for that.
We'll have to ask Hans Chow if that's true. If dog kickers don't need dogs.
All right, so I think there's a couple more. Okay, here you go.
Well, that's so. When this must be the good. What did we say? Have we said the good?
Gazz has got so many bonus ones. It's just throwing every. You said that my slides threw a wrench into the system. You're like, pick 8 Joes.
I told you. I have a bunch of extras. I had a hard time choosing. Hey, you guys worried about it. You guys could get mega points for this stuff.
I know that your team. I know your team Viper over blue shirts. So this must be the good.
Yeah, this is good. You love this.
Yeah, this is my actual good. My Viper was the bonus good pick, but this is my guy. Okay. Yeah,
got it.
Yeah, this is the reason why I said that we should pick a character for the good and a figure for this one reason, because I love this character so much. Not a character, this figure so much, but he's not a character. He can be anybody. Yeah. All right, so I think after here, this is just okay. Here we go. Bonus, hate it. Yeah. This is an actual pick of one of mine. So
did we pick Ugly yet? Because maybe he loves his pirate mother.
No, Ugly was Crystal Ball.
No, I think he hates this so much that he has an empty box and refuses to fill it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be it's got to be the bad, because the worst. Everyone knows it's the worst Dreadnought. Real rooted hair. Get out of here.
All right, so this is my bad pick because I can't stand him, even worse than the Hydro Viper. And this guy's supposed to be a pirate, and he's got a skiff, a little swamp thingy. They could have given him like a semi truck that looked like a pirate ship, or a pirate ship, right? And then you make Dreadnought's crew. This guy stinks. He's worse than Thrasher.
Do you think his arch enemy is Muskrat because he goes in the swamps with this thing? Muskrat comes up and hits him?
He doesn't have an arch nemesis because every Joe refuses to fight him. They're like, get rid of this guy. He's got a harpoon, for God's sake. What is he going to do? Go hunting whale or something? Get this guy out of here. He took that stick from the water and he sank and he drowned. Pirate my ass.
Do you reckon Zanzibar is the long lost brother of Zartan and Zorana and
No,
I think his name is Richard. and he added his Z name to fit in. He's like, I got to fit with these guys.
He's a weekend dreadnought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's losing an eye. He just wears a patch because he thinks it looks cool.
He's like the shoveler from Mystery Men. He goes home and his wife's like, "Get that stuff off! You're not a dreadnought."
Well, being that they're a motorcycle gang in the swamps, which is also weird. We'll get to our opinions. Where it was, good point.
This guy's up.
I think the desert skiff isn't bad for for swamp going dreadnoughts, right? Because they're all in there, and they don't really have a lot to go with. Like, this is a step up from Zartan's skiff, at least, but the character is a bit skew-if.
I mean, it's the swamp skier. It has skis on it. This doesn't look like it's not going to float. So if he hits the water, it's going right in. You know what I mean?
It's an air-
and his hair is going to get stuck in the turbine and back.
Good.
Pull it right
Rip
out.
his head off. Yeah. Terrible.
Yo, how are you, buddy?
All right, I think there's like one more.
Okay. Ah, your favorite. You love it. The good.
Love.
The perfect.
Love.
The brilliant. In love.
Okay, yeah. That's it, right? So
Ladies,
you guys got like what, 10 gazillion?
Just dye your hair pink and wear a pink shirt, and it's over, baby. Game over.
Game over.
So you guys got, I don't know, I hope Grayson was keeping track.
Yeah, Grace got us. Grace has got our back. He's a math
I
win.
think it's a three-way tie at this point in time.
Yeah. All right, so that's all of yours. We'll add mine to the stage. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, because I also did a group shot. I'm going to show you all 4 Joes and then show you the group shot so that you can pick at the end. So I'm started off with, in no particular order, I have Flint. I think he's second in command according to the cartoon, right? First Duke, then Flint.
No, it's third. First it's Hawk, Duke, Flint, Beachhead.
All right, so I've got 8. Dad's got 5. Gaz has got 6. There's no way I have that much. But thanks, Grayson. Love it. So I've got Duke. I also have why am I missing his name? It's
Fast Draw.
Fast Draw.
Is it Quick Draw?
I thought it's Fast Draw.
Fast Draw.
Fast Draw. It is Fast Draw. Sorry, I got mind blank for a minute. So Fast Draw, Flint. Fast Draw, Chuckles, and Cross Country. So those are my good, the bad, the ugly, and the character that I like, but not necessarily like the.
Can I call shenanigans in that you're supposed to have your favorite G.I. Joe figure up here?
Well, first of all,
where is he?
Where's the Sarge? So Sarge wins on all accounts, because if I had the Sarge, I could have had the good, the bad, and the ugly all on there all at once.
I think you have all 4 versions of them.
Yeah, I almost did that. I almost did all 4 Sarges with Marauder Sarge being.
But he couldn't say that one was ugly and one was bad.
Right, that's right.
All right.
I couldn't do that.
All right, Adam.
All right,
you go first, buddy.
Let's start with the good. Which one do you think is the good?
Flint, 100% Flint.
Yeah, Flint.
Okay, who do we think is the bad?
Cross Country.
Gaz, who do you think is the?
You know what? I want to say Cross Country, but I'm gonna go Fast Draw.
As the bad?
See, now you say that. All right, I'll go. I'll go Cross Country as well.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get myself clear. Don't let me.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna go Cross Country as the bad.
Let's start again. The good?
Flint.
The bad?
Cross Country.
Cross Country.
The ugly?
That is the character that you like, but the figure's terrible.
Right.
All right. You know. Hold on. I'm gonna go. Okay. The bad. I'm gonna go with Quick Draw, and the ugly is why did I just blank on his name? Cross Country.
So I'm gonna flip it and say that the ugly is Fast Draw.
Okay, and then we're gonna go. And then who was the 4th and final pick where I like the character but not necessarily the figure?
Chuckles, 100% Chuckles.
Chuckles. Yeah, Chuckles.
All right, so let me go singly down the list so we can get to it. The beret on Flint is absolutely bloody ridiculous, and I can't stand looking at it. This does not put him on. However, I love the character of Flint, but the figure I can't stand. It's almost a perfect figure if it weren't for that topsy-turvy beret. It's like me wearing a Space Commander hat. Just wear it properly. It doesn't look good. It looks ridiculous. This is my my pick for character. I love the character, but I do not enjoy that beret. So the character is great. Figure I can do without.
Gotcha.
This guy sucks. First of all, it's going fast.
Yes.
Yeah, they do.
Look, this guy sucks.
Do you hate this guy because he has a name for a cowboy and he's not a cowboy?
Yes.
I was gonna pick this guy as my ugly, as my bad as well.
So I wasn't aware of this character when I was a kid, but I had a friend that had a huge collection of G.I. Joe, and they're like, "Oh, I'm just trying to find Fast Draw, rummaging through all the accessories and stuff, looking for Fast Draw." And I had this mental image of a character because I was like, "Oh, Fast Draw, like a cowboy." Yeah. Pew pew, right? And then he pulls out this piece of garbage, and the helmet's on, but I didn't bother getting a picture without the helmet on because it's not worth it. If you're going to call yourself Fast Draw, put on a cowboy hat and call it a day.
Maybe the cowboy hat would have helped, right? And then what does he do after he shoots his missiles? What does he do? He just stands there?
Yeah, just how fast can you draw a couple of rockets that are on your shoulders? They're already drawn. They're already there.
You know what they should have done? They should have called this guy Shockwave, and they should have called Shockwave Fast Draw because he's got the pistols.
You know what? It's funny now, like in hindsight with this, it looks like he's playing like Wii bowling.
Yeah, well, speaking of Wii, this guy's piss poor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would make a better masked character than he does a G.I. Joe. Look, and we're all just having fun. These are all just toys. We don't care, really. We don't honestly really.
Our opinions, our choices.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Fast Draw.
So I got a gazillion. I got a gazillion for that one, right?
Oh, that's a gazillion.
Yeah, I didn't get a gazillion for that one.
No, you didn't.
Chuckles is the good.
Yeah, he's so good, right?
Yeah.
This guy, let me tell you, calling him Fast Draw makes no sense. I know. This character, I didn't have a Duke, and so for a long time, this was my Casual Fridays Duke. Because I like the idea of Duke. But then he very quickly just became his own character, as he should be. This is not just a great G.I. Joe. This is a great character action figure. It could be so many different adventures open up when you've got Chuckles, right? Because you can have, all he has is a pistol. Obviously, it's very 80s inspired with those epic 80s TV shows where the tough cop or the undercover agent, right?
Yep.
Magnum PI.
Ooh. Right, yeah, Magnum. You got what was the
beginning of James Bond Casino Royale, I think it is. Casino Royale.
Yeah. What was that TV show that used Phil Collins a lot?
Miami Vice.
Miami Vice, right?
Were you guys ever aware of the Canadian sketch comedy show SCTV?
Mm-hmm.
And John Candy was on there, and he was Magnum PEI. And he's from Prince Edward Island, and he just throws potatoes at people.
I haven't seen that, but I'm gonna look it up after the show.
So why I love this character so much? Well, I think it's not only is it an expertly sculpted. I mean, look at the hair. He's got the coif. He's got the hair coif. He's got the eyebrows. Thankfully,
they're not the same color. Yeah,
right. So the eyes. He gets to have brown eyes because his eyebrows are also brown. But you see people with red eyes because their eyebrows are red or their hair is red. So he's got dual colored hair and eyebrows. He's got a holster with a removable pistol. What? Now I see some people put that on him as like a belt and not just the over-the-shoulder strap. And it works as a belt too if you really want to put it there. But it works better in this configuration, in my opinion. The shirt with the olive drab pants.
Just goes.
It just goes. And like I said, if you only ever had this figure and you didn't have any other GI Joes, you still got a world of fun here.
Oh yeah.
Because this is a toy for any occasion. A-team, done. He can be part of your A-team. GI Joe, obviously. The core, whatever you love to play with in scale or out of scale, doesn't matter. By himself, just as one single dude going up against whatever bad guys you want. Let your imagination go wild, because Chuckles, in my opinion, could have led his own toy line. In fact, I wouldn't have...
Go ahead.
Go on.
No. You finish thing.
I'll step off my soapbox by saying...
No. Keep going.
All I was going to say is that I would not have been surprised if this was a character that they designed and had toyed around with, maybe having its own toy line, you know?
Yeah.
How he only got one.
I believe Ron Rudat actually said that they based him off of Magnum PI.
It would have been great. It was like if Chuckles would have had a subgroup like Night Force, and it was just like Bazooka, and everybody was just all in Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah.
Classic, the Hawaiian Brigade. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
There's only like a couple of things that I would have changed if it was mine. I would have had like the shirt deco come underneath the belt, or you know what I mean, like onto the slacks. So like they're not tucked in, so it looks even more casual. And I would have done like a couple of different versions, like a red one and a white one with the red shirt. That would have been sweet. But yeah,
I also think packing him in with an M16 works as well. He doesn't have to have it all the time, but having an option of a bigger gun, I think, works too.
Yeah, beauty is you could always grab them because they would have those accessory packs to get.
Yep.
You can actually give them sneak peeks because it's got the strap on it. You just put it over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Chuckles.
The C team.
The C team. I don't think him wearing a bright shirt is actually going against Undercover, because if he's in Hawaii 5-0, well, then he's perfectly dressed.
Hey, come on, people wear green fatigues for fun, so he can blend right in.
Exactly. Maybe the only thing giving him away is the holster, but who knows?
But if his shirt was untucked, you could tuck it. He could have it. You can pretend it's underneath the shirt.
But not even the machete. My parents went on a cruise in Mexico, and my mom is wonderful, and she bought me a decorative machete as a souvenir, and without thinking, because she's just she put it in her carry-on, and it got on the plane, and she was like, "Oh," and my dad and my mom were on the plane. Mom's like, "Yeah, I think Adam's gonna like this." And I was like, "How'd you get that on the plane?" She's like, "He's like, just act cool. Don't talk about it anymore." It was the most stressful flight of his life.
So your mom goes on vacation. She puts on she put on a Hawaiian shirt and some green fatigues.
Exactly, that's the way.
Yeah, great choice, Hazel.
If you're going to also incorporate this into play, right? I would imagine he's got a secret hidden gun tucked into the back of his pants, like all cool secret agents do, right? Yeah. And now this is when it's like, all right, now we're going to do the sting, or now we're going to do the we're going to bust in, right? This is when he gets himself suited up, ready to go, and he's like, all right, guys. Shockwave, fast draw, bloody, oh god, come on then, right? And they're all like, let's do this. So now this is when he's ready to go. This is when he's going to reveal himself to be the secret agent. It's like, haha, I'm not your buddy guy. Anyway, moving on.
I think it's funny that this is the exact opposite of quick draw, fast draw, because this guy's undercover and fast draw has missiles on his back.
I think not even just undercover. It's just like Chuckles. You made the GI Joe team. He just walks in the room like this, and Hawk's like, he's like, "What? This is my gear, right?"
Yeah. Let's go. Yo, Joe.
Let's do this. You want a machine gun? No, I got my Beretta. I'm good. Let's go.
only ever needed one version of him because they nailed it.
Should be like the Jack Burton of GI Joe.
Was there a cooler handgun in the 80s than a Beretta?
No.
Was there a cooler sounding gun? Because Beretta sounds like the sound that it makes when you fire it really rapid.
It's funny. He probably fires it just like Mel Gibson does in Lethal Weapon, just rolling on the ground, bang, 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 bang.
Yeah,
nice.
John McClane in Die Hard.
Yeah, John McClane. One of Chuckles saying should be "Yippee Ki-Yay, mother."
Oh, the Cobra.
Mother
Yeah.
Cobra.
This guy is the ugly.
Oh,
He sure is.
Um,
you
I
damn right he is.
no, this is not the ugly. The ugly was Fast Draw, but this
No, that
guy
was your
is.
bad. I thought Faster was your bad.
It was my bad. It was my bad.
Yeah.
So this guy is the ugly. All right. So I love the character. I loved him in the cartoon. I thought he looked. He reminded me a little bit of I don't know why, and there's no real good reason for it because he's got a southern accent, but he reminded me a little bit of Peter Parker, right? He was like in the cartoon. He was, he sort of skewed a bit younger. He was, a character that was maybe a little bit he was optimistic. He had a good attitude. He loved music. He was, super casual sort of character. And I always wanted the Havoc because I thought the Havoc was well used in the cartoon and the movie. And I always thought Cross Country was a great looking character. And I know that people, version 2, by the way, I'll just shout out right now, that on his leg where they sculpted on that toolkit, oh, just brilliant. That's extra. But I love this character. I love he almost got Flint's position, but Flint's, I think, sculpted. But I think that he's my ugly because not a lot of people like the Havoc. For one, they think that it's gone outside of the realm of G.I. Joe realism. There's a little bit of a negative spin on his southern background, like especially version 2, where they cancel the character. The G.I. Joe community canceled the character because you can't have version 2. He's got the rebel flag. He's got the rebel flag on his belt. I don't want to get political, but it's a toy. I love. He also looks like he's got that Confederate hat, right?
Oh, it was on his back. The rebel flag was on his back of his jacket.
Yeah. On version 2, yeah. But look at on version 2's thigh. Look how cool that toolkit looks.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. He looks really cool.
Yeah, it's badass.
And then he had the goggles are more pronounced and shown on his head as well.
It'd be interesting to know if the head of version 2 would fit on the figure of version 1. And the Havoc I love the Havoc. Yeah.
The head sculpt's a lot better, right? He's a lot better. He looks a lot. Oh, hold on a second.
Yeah.
He looks a lot better when he's got stonewashed jeans. That's totally 80s.
Yeah.
This came out in the 90s, right?
What's that?
Yeah, 1993.
Yeah. So I think he gets a bad rap, but I really like him. I liked him in the cartoon. I liked him. I never got to own him, but I always wanted him. He does have a bit of a giant noggin, and I think because he does get a bit of a bad rap with the G.I. Joe collectors now, that there's not a lot of love for Cross Country, but I love him. He's good. He's not the good. He's in my ugly category. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I don't know how many. I don't think anyone picked Cross Country, so there's no gazillion points there.
I did.
Nope.
I put it ugly.
You did?
It's bad. And
right. Yes. All right. All the gazillions. Everyone gets gazillions. Moving on to Cobra. In no particular order. Oh, there we are. Back on the group.
What a group. What a group.
Look at them all.
Bloody like 2 great and 2 bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need a mouse.
Man, we should just do a show on Chuckles.
Yeah.
I could honestly do a show on Chuckles. There was actually some time ago you could get a scale RV that had a removable top, and it had like a bathroom in it, and it had opening drawers and stuff that you could fit a G.I. Joe in, and I gave that to Chuckles because I thought that was great.
Actually, I'm thinking about getting that Playmobil Magnum PI set and trying to cut some holes in it so we can actually sit and have Chuckles have a Ferrari.
Yeah,
I wonder if
G.I. Joe on the plate.
I got my wife for Christmas the A-Team Playmobil set.
Oh, I have it. It's back here. Yeah, I have it. It's back there with my A-Team stuff. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Good. It's beautiful.
Yep.
You want me to get it? You want me to get it?
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Yes, please.
Hold on.
and then we'll get into my Cobra. Gaz doesn't want to show us that he has legs, but we've seen them at Joe Fest.
They exist. I didn't think they were going to be metal like that, but they are. But they do exist.
They do exist, yeah. They're cybernetic.
So I got some vintage candy on the retreat or for the retreat. And did you ever have these this garbage can of candies? And did you save these garbage cans for your Ninja Turtles to throw at each other?
Yeah, they were great. Anything
Amazing.
we had roller bins, wheelie bins. We had those trash cans. I'm trying to think what other things. Anything that was in that scale, we kept.
Yep.
So before I show you the van,
Yeah,
I'll show you the guys.
They're great.
So
Murdoch is
we got
amazing.
we got
Cindy,
we got Fleece Man.
1 second, Gaz. Cindy, Space Commander is putting one of these together for you. I sent you a message, so get back to me on where you would like your hat sent. Sorry,
Lucky.
go ahead.
Cindy's lucky. She's getting a hat.
Yep.
So that's Spaceman. Oh, looking
Yep.
nice and preppy.
Yep.
Right.
Love it.
So, and we got
This is Gazamantium.
B.A. Baracus.
Look at that.
Nice.
Right. Got all his gold chains on his wrists and stuff. He's got a little Converse sneakers.
Yeah, that's great.
Then we got the man. We got Hannibal. Comes with a pair of
Nice.
binoculars.
This is baby.
Got his what is it? What are they? What is it? What ostrich skin?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we got Howlin' Mad Murdoch.
With the
Complete
sock
with
Yeah.
just the sock puppet from the Taxi episode. And then in the
Okay.
back it has his jacket.
Oh, that's so good.
Even his shirt has a little one of his favorite stuff in it. And then
Cindy knows her A-team.
you got the van.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this.
Look how
That's
great
so-
that is.
So because the short legs on them, they have little stoppers in the cab. I was
Yeah.
wondering if I could take it apart, cut little holes in there so I can fit Joe's in there. But the door opens on the side.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
The doors
cool.
open on the back. You can actually sit Joe's back here. And it came complete with a bunch of stuff like tools and stuff for BA to use as a wrench. And it also came with some cartons of milk for
For the airplane ride.
the airplane
I
ride.
wonder if you could sticky tack just the torsos in there, so you don't have to destroy your
Yeah,
A-team.
I on my Instagram page, I did a picture montage with Falcon, Flint, Duke, and Roadblock in the
Nice.
van,
Oh,
being
nice.
chased by the Thunder Machine and the trike. That's actually because I just took them apart and just put the torsos of Roadblock and Duke in the front, and then had Falcon and Flint hanging out the back, shooting back. It's pretty cool. Love
Yeah,
it.
I've got some requests. Do you have the Knight Rider one, and do you have the tree log cannon on a forklift?
No, I do not have the Knight Rider one. I have for Playmobil. I have the James Bond one, and the Back to the Future. The only other two that I have.
Yeah, those are two cool ones, though.
Yeah.
All right, getting back to the good, the bad, the ugly, and the character that I like, but not necessarily the figure. We've got Firefly, in no particular order. Firefly, Cobra Commander, Big Boa, and Croc Master.
This is what a motley crew there.
Yeah.
Well, I could say personally, two of those I absolutely love, and two of them I absolutely dread.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's go with the good first. The good.
Firefly
The goodest.
has to be Firefly. Is good. The goodest.
The goodest.
Because it's
All right.
character, right? You like the character, and you love
Yeah.
the figure.
That's the
And you
I'm
love
gonna
the
say-
figure.
So Firefly, I think you love the figure.
Yeah.
All right. So this is not. We're not picking we're not. Just to clarify, I'm going to go I'm going to say good, bad, ugly, and then the bonus one where I like the character, but
Okay.
not
So
necessarily.
the good, definitely Firefly.
Okay.
Yes. The bad.
But they're bad. Bad.
The bad is Big Boa.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. Big Boa is bad.
I'm gonna say the ugly is everybody hates that version of Cobra Commander, but I think that's your favorite version of Cobra Commander.
Okay.
I gotta agree with Adam on that because that is my favorite version of Cobra Commander, and that's the first Cobra Commander I ever got.
Yeah, and then I think you love Crocmaster, but not necessarily the figure.
I have to agree.
I think you guys have agreed across the board there. So you're either all going to get all the points, or you're going to get none of the points, or a mix. So I'll start with the good. The good figure, the one. If I could only have one of these, and it would be absolutely the best of the best for me, is Crocmaster. Phil got it. Good.
Oh,
what?
What? Oh, we're not thinking like Zazel. We're thinking like us.
Yeah, we're thinking like North Americans over here.
Yeah, he's down under, so they work backwards.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's a Croc, man. It's a Croc. It represents us. It's
Yeah,
like one of us, G.I. Joes.
He's got to be an Australian. I can't do
That's
that.
That's not an alligator.
You know what? I should have known. I should have known. Sergeant Slaughter. Yeah, Crocmaster. Yeah.
Crocmaster, right. The alligator wrestler. So I had this character as a kid, absolutely loved him, and I think that he also the same as Chuckles, right? In that he would you could incorporate him into just about anything because that is one menacing looking dude with or without the Cobra symbol. He does have the awesome printed Cobra logo. That whole buckle with the alligator eye or the crocodile eye, how good would that look as a ring? If you wore that as a ring, that would look pretty cool.
It looks like the Beastmaster ring.
Yeah, it's like this. To me, this is a character right out of Beastmaster, and that's not a logo printed on there. He's wearing a Cobra button.
Right.
It's like a button he got at the gift shop at the Turrodrome. You're like you're not actually look, Croc. Listen, you're not actually one of us. Just go hang out in the swamps. Just chill out there.
Right.
You're like,
he's not
Cobra.
Take your kids to work day. He got a button at the gift shop.
He's got a metal thing around his wrist so that he can corral the crocs if they tries to bite him. But he also does have crocodile bites on him, sculpted onto him. If you take a good gander, I don't think it shows up on here. They especially did it for the 25th anniversary one. They brought back and he had like crocodile bites on him. He's got an animal companion, which is obviously the crocodile. If you're going to call him Crocmaster, he has to come with the croc. Right. He comes with a whip to corral these crocs, plus a chain so we can take him out for a walk. The boots, the vest, and one of the armbands are sculpted like the hide of an alligator and or crocodile. Just absolutely brilliant. I don't know what the hose is going to, but it's got one of those, and every action figure of that era needed a hose for some reason.
Right.
The mask menacing. This guy is a true blue legend figure that just tips the hat and ticks every box.
See, what would have pushed this one maybe to the like column for me is that maybe instead of like a hand, he had like a hook because the crocodile bit off his hand, or maybe even his leg or something.
Or maybe he came with a weapon to fight a G.I. Joe. Maybe. Yeah,
and then a bullwhip and a crocodile, which actually I think that's an alligator because crocodiles are huge, right? That's an alligator.
Yeah, it is an alligator. Yeah.
Yeah, so the Crocmaster is fighting an alligator, and the Aussie likes this. Come on, Zazel, have some standards.
But I will say this. This guy was never on my radar. I passed him up when I was a kid. I said, this guy looks stupid, right? But when I saw the play motion that you did with Steven, right, from Joburg, and that fight scene between Croc and Sarge, I was like, okay, there is some coolness to this Croc guy.
I had to make underwater Sergeant Slaughter sounds.
Yeah. I mean, not as good for me to go get him, but he's got a little bit of coolness.
It wasn't quite good enough to get him, but it was
fun. All right, so that's the good. I would almost say it's the best. The best.
That's
spiraled.
thrown everything. That's thrown everything off kilter now. If Firefly's not as good, what's everything's off by one.
I'm like, I mean, Firefly's gonna be his ugly, right?
Yeah, like it's ridiculous.
We're going to go with the bad now, and the bad is Cobra Commander is the bad, Phil.
Come on,
Phil.
No way. When you have
Phil on
version of Cobra Commander, and you got both the hooded version of Cobra Commander, what do you need this stupid version for? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Huh.
Are you kidding? He's 100 times better than hooded Cobra Commander. Hooded Cobra Commander looks like he's got a Pac-Man ghost on his head.
Look, I will say, as a character, it's not badly sculpted. I will say that. I will admit it's not badly sculpted. It's got that hose that 3 out of 4 of these guys have at the moment. I will say that the sculpting of the Cobra logo on the helmet is pretty well done. But this could have been anyone else other than Cobra Commander, and I just don't see it as Cobra Commander. I might be the minority there, but that's my bad. Get out of here, Cobra.
It's your opinion.
It's your opinion, baby.
I love that.
And then we're going to go ugly. And Phil added it with a clean sweep. The ugly is Big Boa. Not a lot of love for Big Boa. But I absolutely adore that character. Not as much as Crocmaster. Yeah, I hear you. Thanks, handsome man. I'll see you next time.
See you, Rat. Peace.
See you, Rat Face.
So Big Boa being in the ugly, there's not a lot of people, especially, I don't know about it at the time. At the time, I never heard a negative thing about any of these figures that were coming out. All the kids in my neighborhood were loving everything that came out. But in later years, it seems like adult collectors look back retrospectively and go, that was stupid. But I think Big Boa fits in that category where at the time people were like, oh man, check this out. Boxing glove, that's so cool. And now it's like, oh, look at that. So dumb. Look at that stupid ass vest. No, it looks great. It looks badass. He rings a bell. The helmet does look a little bit like a toaster at the front. But I you know what? I often thought about this. What if he was supposed to be called Road Pig? Because his mask looks like a bit of a pig snout, right? Mm-hmm. And Road Pig was supposed to be called Big Boa. Who knows? Not me.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think he looks like a Tuscan Raider.
I think you were saying how bad the Iron Grenadiers are, and you like Big Boa. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get my head around this.
Look, I'm just going to say this. As a kid, I didn't like either one of these figures. I said no. I think the boxing gloves and the punching bag is cool. That doesn't work for me. It's like he can't get in. It's not a fair fight. He's wearing a helmet. He's wearing a helmet.
It's not a fair fight. That's right.
It's not a cushy helmet. He's not wearing what's his face? His helmet. He's wearing a helmet.
Yeah, he's not fighting fair. That's true, and that's what I also love about him. That he's going to go in there. He's going to train other Cobra troopers, but I don't think that he's really training them. I think it's just an excuse for him to pummel people and get paid.
So isn't that supposed to be the Rocky figure? And then they couldn't do Sylvester Stallone, so they just made that Tuscan Raider head and put it on him?
No, he was supposed to be the arch enemy of the Rocky figure.
Oh, is he?
It's all speculation. We don't really know. But I
was there.
Oh, okay. Yes. You're right, Adam. Absolutely right.
Little 6-year-old Adam was sitting in the conference room.
Yeah. Listen, Stallone.
I think this year that they brought out Big Boa, Chuckles, Crocmaster, I think that year they were bringing out characters that really could have had their own toy line or be a part of other toy lines. As much as I think that it still works as a Cobra trainer, he could also work just as well on his own in some other adventure. I just love it. I love it, and I know a lot of people don't. And I'm not saying that the Iron Grenadiers are bad either. I don't hate the Iron Grenadiers, and they're no Cobra seafaring mutant hand character. But this is, I just think that maybe I'm more gravitating towards the Zini, which leads me to my character choice, but not necessarily the figure choice, is Firefly. It's not one of my favorite figures necessarily. It's not a bad figure either. It comes with some great accessories. But I liked the progression of Firefly in the comics. Everyone had to be a ninja, so eventually they made him a ninja too. But in the cartoon and in the comic, I think that and even in the movie, I think Firefly was cool concept. But if I had to pick between Firefly and Big Boa, I would have picked Big Boa. If I had to pick between Firefly and Crocmaster, I would have picked Crocmaster. If I had to pick between Firefly and Cobra Commander, well, get out of here. Get out of here, Cobra Commander.
Oh, wow.
You know what it is? You know what it is, Phil? I think that there is a large group of Joe collectors that got in and really got into this line because of the zany wackiness of it all. Particularly when I'm picking characters like Chuckles and Big Boa and stuff.
I don't think Chuckles is wacky, crazy.
Well, Chuckles makes sense in the G.I. Joe narrative that they're in an elite fighting force, they all have specialties, and he's like an undercover specialist. That makes sense. A guy wearing boxing gloves running into a war zone does not make sense to me. A guy walking on an alligator doesn't make sense.
He's not training vipers. He's training hydro vipers.
Oh!
No, get out.
Big Boa does not go running in with his boxing gloves. However, I will say they do draw him running in with his boxing gloves. You're right. So I guess he does. The animation for the commercial against the fridge, which is another wacky. So the fridge runs in with his ball and a stick, and Big Boa's there going, ah! So I guess maybe he does. But I mean, that's got to.
The fridge was brought in to replace Stallone, right? Like Stallone said he couldn't do it because he was doing Coleco, so they brought in the fridge to replace it.
Yeah. Great Arctic Joe though, the fridge.
Yeah, he's my favorite winter themed Joe, the fridge.
I don't know about the fridge. I sent away for that mail order, and I was sorely disappointed in that figure.
So he's also the fridge is also one of those figures that like now I'll eventually need to get one for the collection, but like I don't have a draw. Like it's so expensive, and I'm like I don't even like the character that much. You know what I mean?
The fridge. I've got a couple of them. I'll just send you one.
Oh, bloody
Big Boa is a PTI. He trains the troops. Makes way more sense than Raptor or Crystal Ball. Although Raptor is doing the what's he doing? The taxes or something. It's doing some sort of paperwork. What was his secondary?
Crystal Ball is like one of those guys running a Cobra like scam or whatever in some small country. You know, he's running a gig. That's what he's doing, right? He's not a frontline dude.
Don't tell me we don't like Crystal Ball, but we like Jedis, and these aren't the droids you're looking for. That's what Crystal Ball's doing all the time.
Like I said, I think he's using he's making it look like he's like an old school gypsy dude, but he's got like tech in that shield.
Oh yeah.
He's got tech in those gauntlets. I'd say he's some sort of he probably knows what's that Israeli combat style that all the special
Krav Maga.
Yeah, he probably knows like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's very eccentric. You know what I mean? This is what I see this guy.
It's a great sculpted figure. It almost again could be like a medieval character if you want to just play medieval. He does look a little bit like Vincent Price. I think he's well sculpted. I think people get hung up. People get hung up on the gimmicks, right? But you can make your toy be whatever it wants.
Yeah.
And this is a well sculpted. Looks like a Spidey villain. Looks like a.
He does kind of look like Craven the Hunter, doesn't he?
He's got that Craven the Hunter. I mean, if you look at the character himself, he's pretty badass. I mean, he looks kind of corny, but he's pretty badass. And I'm not saying this guy is the same type of blood. I mean, just I look at him and I got him when I was a kid. Yep. I must have been mesmerized by the shield or something.
He tricks me into buying him.
Yeah. But yeah, like you're saying, I love those old Hammer House. Was it Hammer House? Is it Hammer House? When I'm on a stream, I always forget stuff. I don't know, those old Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing flicks at Hammer House, right? They're old movies, and Vincent Price kind of I know he wasn't in a lot of them, but he kind of fits that bill, and it looks like
he used to Vincent Price used to host the movie marathon. Yeah. It was we're gonna watch 4 movies, and it's gonna be kooky.
Yeah, I mean, the guy to me he's eccentric. This guy is a giant turd.
Now, hang on. Let me try
tried.
and change your Gazz. Let me try and change your mind. All right. The belt buckle is a giant hawk or an eagle or something, right?
Yeah.
I would wear those. I would wear that belt buckle. It is badass. The backpack, it's not just fabric wings. There is an intricate amount of detail in that backpack that shows that it has like grappling hooks and stuff attached to it. Like he's wearing full gear. He also comes with a pet, which everyone loves, right? But if you were to look at, if someone said to you, right, we are making a line of cowboy themed action figures, and we're going to throw Wild Bill in there, Fast Draw. No, get out of here, Fast Draw. We've got Wild Bill, and we're going to have a Native American in there named Raptor, and this is what he looks like. Would you not have gone, wow?
He's not Native American though, is he?
No, but it can be anything you want it to be, though.
Because I look at him and I think shaman. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's got the headdress on and all that, stuff like that. But not like Native American, like
Thuggy,
like Viking. I want to say like Viking, like northern,
like Norse
mythology. They always had like something like some of the witch. I don't want to say witch doctors. What do they call them? Oracle kind of people. The seers or whatever. They would wear some sort of like wolf head or like crow's head. Right. Not like Johnny Depp from Lone Ranger, but you know what I'm saying. And that's what I see in this character. But for me, like he doesn't fit into Cobra, and he doesn't. It's like he's not in his own party because it'd just be ridiculous.
So what if though? What if he was packaged in a 2-pack with Spirit, and it came with Freedom? So now all of a sudden you've got the Falconer and the Eagle, and then you've got the native characters. Yeah, look,
man, that idea is for the birds.
this guy looks like a villain for Condor Man.
Maybe, but that only makes me love him more.
Yeah, I like it. I like a good.
I'm trying, Zazel, but I can't. I don't see it. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah. I wanna like it, but I can't. I just.
He looks like somebody walking on the road in the Macy's Day Parade.
You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. I don't know what you're on about. That is a greatly sculpted. Look, that's a top spot.
Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah, but look at the two.
No. I look at him. Bad.
Cheese,
good. Bad. Excellent.
You're out of your mind.
He looks. All right, you know what it is. And go back to Falcon. And go back to the Falconer guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Right. So this guy looks like he belongs in another line that a lot of you guys love, and that's Motu. And I think he belongs there.
Yep. I can see that.
I don't want to hate him, but I do. And hate's a strong word.
That belt buckle though looks amazing.
Is that's a Cobra medallion around his neck, right?
No.
Like when you were a child, you may have got abducted, and the police were like, "Why'd you go with him?" He's like, "He had a great belt buckle."
Yeah. You should have seen it there.
It just for me it doesn't fit. I mean, I can see like the backpack. It's probably geared up for grappling hooks. It's probably got like a flight system, like a little jetpack in there, so he can soar up there with his falcons and stuff. And I think that's kind of cool. But I mean, I don't know, man. It's like, yeah, you did it with Dr. Mindbender with the bare chest, right? You put the suspenders on him. This guy just doesn't work for me. It doesn't work. It doesn't. I mean, no.
Maybe the Falcon boots are a little bit.
Just the Falcon boots.
I think he looks like a D tier Batman villain.
He looks like an A tier. He looks like an A tier Spider-Man villain. And how can you not like how can you like one and not
because
the other?
He looks okay? Because Crystal Ball looks eccentric. This guy's got something going on, man. He's got something going on, right? He's running a show for Cobra in some third world country, right? He's running the show. You go to Raptor, and this guy's like, what's he doing for Cobra? What is it that he's doing for Cobra? What exactly is he doing for Cobra? He doesn't even fit with the Dreadnoks.
Yeah, but at the end, nobody was. How do you take someone seriously when they have their nips out and the bird head on their head? Well,
Thank you.
If you're not, that's part of the plan. right? It's like,
Thank
whoa,
you. Stay out of my personal life.
Bam.
Cobra's hiding from Chippendales. Is that what's going on here?
You guys are crazy. You guys have
Come
done.
on, Cecil. Look at this guy. Look at
Love
this
it.
guy. I mean,
Love
a wrestler, he looks great. So yeah, he's a great opponent for Sergeant Slaughter.
If
Sergeant
this
Slaughter
guy,
would just destroy
if this guy was a bad guy wrestler who came and wanted to like go after Sarge, and that was his backstory, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in 100%.
You
But
guys
like,
don't
what is his thing for Cobra? What does he do for Cobra? Do we know?
It's a good.
Yeah, you want to know why? You want to know why he's part of Cobra? Because nobody else in society will accept him.
The Cobra will
Right.
accept him either.
He's dressed like a bird.
Oh, so you're saying this guy? They brought this guy in so he could be the scapegoat for Cobra Commander. Hey, it wasn't me. It was him, the bird guy over there.
The bird guy.
The bird guy.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
right. I'll read out his file card. Are you ready?
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
File name unknown, but you wouldn't give it out anyway, would you? Cobra Falconer. Raptor was a yuppie tax consultant who took up falconry as a pastime and soon became obsessed with the avian blood sport. He discovered that by breeding bigger and stronger birds and equipping them with steel-tipped talons, they were capable of attacking much more profitable game. Caught poaching on a Cobra mink ranch. What's a mink ranch?
It's where you raise minks to bake fur coats.
A Cobra mink ranch?
Yep. Caught poaching on a Cobra mink ranch by Destro. Raptor joined the ranks of the Cobra Legion and began work on developing a bird of prey strong enough to attack a G.I. Joe. Raptor doesn't have any delusions about what he is, even if he dresses up like that in a bird suit, and spends most of his time in a giant bird cage. Oh, dear. Those are means to an end, and the bottom line for Raptor is his non-taxable profit margin. Look, that didn't help my argument.
Okay, here. I get an idea for I get in here for a segment. We can take these terrible figures and we can change them up to try to make them better. See if we can make them better.
Yeah.
Right. So I get an idea for Raptor. Okay. We got a mad scientist, Dr. Mindbender, right? He likes to do weird stuff, right? So what if he took the DNA of like a falcon or an eagle and mixed it in with this guy to make him like a living, like half bird, half man type of thing, like a beast, kind of like a man bat.
Right.
Or even better, what if they removed his arms and they gave him like cyber limbs with like massive claws?
Ooh.
That would be better.
Right. I don't know if it would be better, but I'm going to try and get a picture of his backpack, see if that does any selling, see if that does any hard sell.
He likes to hang out in giant bird cages, Cecil. He got caught poaching minks from a Cobra mink ranch.
It's pretty weak, baby. It's pretty thin. It's thin rigs.
Nice, right?
Guys.
Cobra has a mink ranch.
It's a bird. It's a man bird or a murd. Look, I'm gonna hop off this whole argument about Raptor. I can see I'm alone here, and I'm already dropping subscribers by the dozen.
he's the well. You know what? I don't think he can be a Silverhawk, so let's make him a Cobra.
Where's your silver? I'm just a hawk.
I'm not even a hawk. He's a falcon.
All right.
We can't call him Falcon because we have Falcon, so let's call him Raptor. You know, they should have made him. They should do him like a dinosaur theme, like a pterodactyl. That would have been cool.
That'd be cool.
Oh, that would have been cooler. That would have definitely made more sense.
Yeah, a helmet with a big beak on it, like Gazz.
Yeah, man. Then you could have gave him like one of the gliders. They could have reused the glider, so he's on one of the gliders.
Yeah.
That's true. So I will say, thanks to 3D Joe's, where we yanked all those images from. That is the best source of finding out G.I. Joe stuff, because we all know.
Because knowing is half the battle.
Space Commando.
And that's our episode of Shoot the Shit with Gazz and Adam. Hans, hope you're feeling better, buddy.
Miss you, bud.
His backstory is dumb. We're back again tomorrow tomorrow for me, I guess tonight for you, Adam. How's that work?
Tomorrow morning, baby.
Tomorrow morning for you.
Motu Tuesday.
Tomorrow morning for me.
Tomorrow morning for you. Tomorrow night for me.
Right.
Oh, when's the next Motu? I thought you guys were talking about that
Next Tuesday. We got to get our act together.
next Tuesday.
Right. I think Mo Tuesday is going to be on the, I believe it's going to be possibly on the 12th or the 13th, depending on the 12th is the, yep. So we're back on the 12th, hopefully. Podcast from the pit. I'm hoping will be our guest.
Yep.
So we're going to line that up.
Best
Thanks for
morning
having
show
me.
on YouTube.
But we're back with another episode of Is That Any of Your Toy Biz? And I think we're back to Marvel.
Back to Marvel.
Superheroes?
Marvel superheroes. We're off of the X-Men for a week. We're doing Marvel, and then we're doing the Talking Heroes, and then we're back to X-Men Wave 2.
Oh yeah.
You know, I gotta say this though. That Wolverine would be a lot better if you could bend his arms.
Yeah,
Just
but
saying.
it's famine or feast, right? Because if you can bend his arms, then you can't put the claws in to lock. That's the hitch and the giddy up.
I'm just saying. 'Cause
When's games night, Adam? What weekend will be games night?
We could do this upcoming weekend.
Okay, we'll tee that up. It'll have to be early morning for me. I work on the weekend, but we'll work it out.
was that the 9th?
We can do.
Right? So that's this weekend. Yeah.
So it'll be the 9th. So it'll be the 10th morning for me. Sunday the 10th, the morning for me. So Cindy, it'll be the 9th, Saturday night. When Saturday night. When Saturday night. We're going to do this for another 30 minutes. Saturday night. All right, we'll be back.
Dance party.
Oh, no. Well, that's still cool. You have a wrestling
Hope you win the belt.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck.
Well, then maybe we'll figure it out. Sorry about that, but we'll figure it out. There'll be another one anyway. Every home in the evening, perfect. Well, we'll be on in the evening.
Yeah.
Just hit him with a chair early to win your match and get home.
Who's going to be there, Cindy? Who's wrestling? Anyone we know, or is it a local one? Just
Is it a
local
guy
wrestlers?
from Oshawa?
Yeah, is it Canadian? But either way, we'll figure it out. We're going to try and bring back the monthly game streams. So if you missed one this month, it'll be back again next month anyway. Trying to get those games nights back. Gazz is the current champion, so he'll be the carryover champion. The person to beat will be Gazz.
No, that was just luck, right? I just lucked out on that, right?
In my experience, there's no such thing as luck. Hey, look at that. Ron Van Dam will be there.
Ron Van Dam.
Part of RonCon.
Yeah, he's going to be at RonCon as well.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Greg Valentine's going to be there.
Greg Valentine. Oh, speaking of wrestling, if you guys haven't seen it, I think on the you guys outside the US, I'm not sure, but if you're in the US, on the A&E app network, in the app, I believe the Sergeant Slaughter Legends special is on there. It aired last night, which was very cool.
In Canada here, you can just watch it right on the A&E webpage.
Oh, there you go. That's what I mean.
I couldn't do it. It said it wasn't available in my country.
Yeah. Hopefully it gets available in your country soon because it was
great.
Great. It was great. I had a great time watching. It's like 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Nice. I think someone said that they really cut down on the Joe Fest stuff. But when you've got so much, like Sarge is obviously more than just what happened at Joe Fest, more than just G.I. Joe. But he has got a long history with. I haven't seen. I've only seen snippets, but obviously, they got to really look into the family dynamic growing up in wrestling and how that affected all the family.
And he has a decades-long career, right? Like they did a lot.
Yeah,
they did a great job covering it all.
Yeah,
yeah.
So they did the different parts of his career too, like when he was wrestling as gorgeous Bobby Remus, was it?
Yeah, beautiful Bobby Remus.
And then he went and he created Sarge and he was wrestling in some small little venues, and then he had to go back home, and then he went back and he was the what do you call it? The when he wore the mask.
Yeah,
like destroyed.
Yeah. and then went to W. That's just the way they did it was great. Just mixed in with the interviews and him and he just sitting there in front of the camera just talking, like felt like he was talking right to you.
Yeah,
it's
and
great.
like being super transparent, right? Like just really transparent.
Yeah, very honest with him. He's a great guy. What a great person.
What a great
human. What a great guy.
Just like you guys, just like these two guys right here.
Like you two guys. And all our buddies out there and everybody out there. Legends in the chat and anybody who'll be watching this afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate hanging out. Guys, hang out backstage because I want to do something real quick before we disperse. So hang out backstage for a little bit. But thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you for hanging out with us and checking out this not confusing game at all. We thought it was fantastic. And with that, we'll head off and say, Yo, Joe, and full force.
Yo, Joe.
Cobra. Thanks, guys.